This is Total Information AM on KMOX. I'm Megan Lynch. Some of our favorite family memories are of traveling to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, home of Sprecher root beer. Travel writer Bill Cleveland just spent nearly a month traveling across much of the state of Wisconsin. He joins us now to share some of his favorite experiences so you can plan your next road trip. Good morning, Bill.
Hello, good morning. How's it going?
It's going well. Did you have any of their maple root beer at Sprecher's?
It's funny. That's the one thing I didn't do when I was
You'll have to go back.
I missed out on that one. You mentioned Lake Geneva. I guess I'll mention that my favorite experience of my entire Wisconsin trip was in Lake Geneva, and it was the Lake Geneva mailboat tour. Have you done that?
I have not done that. I didn't even know about it.
Oh, my goodness. So and there's a video at BillOnTheRoad.com people can watch, but essentially it is a tradition that's been going for over 100 years. These rich folks from Chicago came in, populated Lake Geneva, and back in the day there was no road to get their mail to the home, so it had to be delivered by boat. And so they still deliver the mail by boat, and what happens is they have these young college kids who are they call them the mailboat runners, or jumpers, and so they jump from a moving boat and deliver their mail and then run back and jump back on the boat while it's still moving. And they do this all around the lake, and it is absolutely fascinating to watch and a lot of fun. And you get to see the cool homes on Lake Geneva. So,
well, I think a lot of people, when they think about Michigan and Wisconsin and Lake Michigan, they think about lighthouses and beaches. Talk about some of those other water experiences there in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I had a lot of great time on the water. Sheboygan, folks I'm sure have heard the town of Sheboygan. I went there and I learned how to sail, or at least took a sailing lesson. And everybody can do this. It's called SEAS, S-E-A-S. And for just $25, you can get out on the water with an instructor for a couple of hours, and you're in one of these sailboats that won't flip over, which was great news to hear from me. And you're out there, and they teach you. It's hands-on. You get to learn how to do all the stuff. You learn all the sailing jargon, and that was really a lot of fun. Kewanee is another little small town. You might have passed it if you traveled up to Door County. They have a historic lighthouse, like you mentioned, and a really cool World War II tugboat that's right there in the marina. You can go and you can tour, along with the world's largest grandfather clock and some cool dairy farms you can tour and see what that's all about. That was fun. And then in the town of Racine, this was really, really neat. I had the chance to tour the headquarters of S.C. Johnson, which anybody can do. It's a free tour, and you get to walk through this Frank Lloyd Wright designed campus and this research tower that he designed, where some of the company's biggest products were first invented. It's like a time capsule, Megan, and you're walking through and you're seeing where these scientists put together all these products that many folks probably have in their home today.
One thing I did not realize is that the Great River Road that we know here in St. Louis actually extends all the way up to the western side of Wisconsin.
Yeah, all the way up the Mississippi River. Stockholm is one of the little tiny towns that are up there along the Great River Road. Tiny, tiny town. I don't even think they have I know they don't have a stoplight. They may not even have a stop sign. It's so small. But they are home to America's '1 pie shop, voted best pie shop in the country 2 years in a row. It's called Stockholm Pie. Tiny, tiny town. The pie was really out of this world. Tons of different, really interesting flavors, and a handful of other tiny little towns along what they call the west coast of Wisconsin. Lots of outdoor recreation, Lake Pepin, folks may have heard of that. Tons of hiking trails. There were some, lavender farms, fishing. If you kind of want to get away from it all, don't sleep on the west coast of Wisconsin. And then La Crosse is a town some folks may have heard of. Very, very welcoming, really nice people. Lots of great outdoor hiking. I took one of the old school paddle wheeler boats down the Mississippi River. Enjoyed some, fun live music downtown. Real walkable downtown. And I found the world's largest 6-pack of beer outside of a local brewery there in La Crosse. So really fun. And Megan, I've done a whole list of kind of quirky and amusing attractions and things to do, like the mailboat tour on my website, BillOnTheRoad.com. I think there's like 30 of them, and so you can kind of pick and choose the things that you might like to do on your next trip to Wisconsin.
Wonderful. Well, Bill, thanks for sharing all that with us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet. Have a good day.
You too. That, again, travel journalist Bill Cleveland with BillOnTheRoad.com.
What's on your mind right now? The song you can't get out of your head? That breaking story?